There's a truck sitting on a dealer lot right now that could completely destroy your financial future. Not because it's expensive, but because it's engineered to fail the moment your wallet runs dry. And the worst part is, millions of people are buying these trucks thinking they're making a smart decision. They're not. They're making one of the biggest financial mistakes of their lives. Dealerships will never tell you this, but we expose the mechanical disasters and financial traps that salesmen are trained to hide. If you stick with me until the end, I'll reveal the one truck on this list that loses a staggering 62% of its value in just 3 years. 16. 2026 Nissan Titan. The Nissan Titan isn't considered a bad truck because it's unreliable. The problem is that it's completely irrelevant in today's truck market. Nissan hasn't updated the Titan in any meaningful way since 2016. The interior feels outdated, the technology is nearly a decade behind, and the fuel economy is poor. The most critical issue is resale value. After 3 years, the Titan loses 52% of its value. A truck that cost $52,000 is only worth $25,000 after 3 years. That's a $27,000 loss for a truck nobody wants. Compare that to a Ford F-150 or Chevrolet Silverado, both of which hold their value significantly better. Smart buyers are avoiding the Titan in 2026. 15. 2026 Honda Ridgeline. The Ridgeline is reliable. It's a Honda, but it's not a real truck. It's built on a unibody platform shared with the Honda Pilot SUV, which means it doesn't have a traditional truck frame. It can't tow nearly as much, it can't haul like a real truck, and its maximum towing capacity is only 5,000 pounds, less than most mid-sized trucks. The bed is just 5 feet 4 inches long, so you can't even fit a full sheet of plywood flat. At $48,000, you could buy a true mid-sized truck, like a Toyota Tacoma or a Ford Ranger. The Ridgeline is designed for people who want the appearance of owning a truck without actually getting the functionality. Smart buyers know better than to spend $48,000 on something that doesn't deliver real truck capabilities. 14. 2026 Jeep Gladiator. The Jeep Gladiator has a reputation for looking cool, but in reality, it performs poorly as a truck. The bed is only 5 feet long, and the payload capacity is just 1,700 pounds, which is less than most mid-sized trucks, and far below what a full-size truck can handle. Fuel economy is another issue. The Gladiator only manages 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 on the highway, which is worse than most full-size trucks. Essentially, you're paying over $60,000 for a truck that offers less capability than a full-size vehicle and worse efficiency. Many buyers fall for the styling without understanding the practical limitations. 13. 2026 Ram. 1,500 EcoDiesel diesel engines can be remarkable, and the Cummins diesel in the Ram 2500 is a legend. But the 3.0-liter EcoDiesel in the Ram 1500 is notorious for problems. Since its introduction, this engine has suffered from repeated EGR cooler failures, turbocharger failures, and emission system issues. Repairs are expensive, often costing $3,000 to $5,000, and these failures commonly occur between 60 and 100,000 miles. To make matters worse, the fuel economy isn't even that impressive, averaging 22 miles per gallon in the city and 32 on the highway. The EcoDiesel in the Ram 1500 is a financial and mechanical risk, and smart buyers steer clear of it. 20th 2026 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. On paper, the Colorado ZR2 is an off-road beast, featuring Multimatic DSSV dampers, electronic locking differentials, and aggressive off-road tires. But for $56,000, you're buying a mid-sized truck with a severe flaw under the hood. The 2.7-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine has a design flaw that can cause lifters to fail catastrophically. When this happens, the lifters can drop into the engine, destroying pistons, cylinder heads, and everything in their path. Repairs can cost between $10,000 and $15,000, and failures occur anywhere from 20,000 to 80,000 miles. This is a truck with a ticking time bomb, and smart buyers avoid it. 11. 2026 Ford Ranger Raptor. Ford's Ranger Raptor attempts to compete with the Colorado ZR2, but shares similar issues. It costs $57,000, yet it isn't as capable off-road as the full-size F-150 Raptor. It has less suspension travel, smaller tires, and lower ground clearance. It also comes with a 3.0-liter EcoBoost V6, an engine with a history of timing chain failures, turbo failures, and carbon buildup. Essentially, you're paying premium mid-sized truck money for a vehicle with questionable reliability and limited capability. 10. 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali. The Sierra Denali offers a luxurious experience with a smooth ride, premium interior, and advanced technology. But under the badge, it's mechanically identical to the Chevrolet Silverado High Country, sharing the same platform, engine, and transmission. Depreciation is the critical problem. After 3 years, the Denali loses 48% of its value, meaning a $78,000 truck is only worth $40,000. Paying extra for a badge doesn't make it a smart financial choice. 9. 2026 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. The Tundra is reliable, but the TRD Pro package is overpriced. The truck costs $68,000, and the TRD Pro package alone adds $15,000 to the price. The bed is only 5.5 feet long, making it difficult to haul anything substantial, and fuel economy is below average at 18 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway. Smart buyers avoid paying for off-road features they may never use. 8. 2026 Ford F-150. Lightning electric trucks are often billed as the future, but in 2026, the F-150 Lightning isn't ready for prime time. Ford advertises a range of 320 miles, but that's under ideal conditions with no towing, no payload, and perfect weather. In real-world use, towing a trailer drops the range to just 100 miles, and in cold weather, the range falls to around 200 miles. Depreciation is severe, losing 45% of its value in just 2 years. And a $72,000 truck is worth only $39,000 after 2 years. For now, electric trucks are better left for later. 7. 2026 Ram TRX. The TRX is a performance monster with 702 horsepower and a supercharged V8 that can go from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. But fuel economy is just 10 miles per gallon city and 14 highway. Tires cost around $2,000 every 20,000 miles, and depreciation is brutal, losing 55% of its value in 3 years. A $92,000 truck is worth only $41,000 after 3 years. Financially, it's a disaster. 6. 2026 Ford F-150 Raptor R. The Raptor R costs $110,000 at MSRP, but dealers mark it up by $30,000 to $50,000, and making the real-world cost between $140,000 and $160,000. You get a supercharged 5.2-liter V8 with 700 horsepower, but fuel economy is 10 miles per gallon, tires are expensive, and insurance is extremely high. Depreciation is severe due to supply exceeding demand. For what you pay, the cost-to-value ratio is poor. 5. 2026 GMC Hummer EV. The Hummer EV is one of the most extreme vehicles on this list. It weighs 9,000 pounds, has 1,000 horsepower, and costs $110,000. Range while towing drops to 80 miles, tires wear out fast, and the height makes parking difficult. Depreciation is catastrophic, losing 58% of its value in 3 years. You're paying for a vehicle that is impractical, costly to maintain, and loses most of its value almost immediately. 4. 2026 Rivian R1T. The Rivian R1T has been hyped in the electric truck world, but it comes with serious risk. Rivian is a startup company founded in 2021 and lost $1.7 billion in 2023. Buying an $85,000 truck from a company with no proven track record puts your investment at risk. After 3 years, it loses 60% of its value. Parts, service, and warranty support are all uncertain, making it a gamble. 3. 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 2.7-liter turbo. The base 2.7-liter turbo engine has a catastrophic flaw. Lifters controlling the active fuel management system can fail and collapse, causing misfires. In the worst-case scenario, the lifter drops into the engine, destroying pistons, cylinder heads, and camshafts. Repairs cost $10,000 to $15,000, and failures occur between 20 and 80,000 miles. GM extended the warranty, signaling a serious engineering problem. 2. 2026 Ford F-150 3.5-liter EcoBoost 5.6. This best-selling engine has a 47% failure rate before 60,000 miles. Cam phasers controlling variable valve timing fail, causing the infamous EcoBoost death rattle. Metal shavings contaminate the engine, destroying bearings and cylinder walls. Engine replacement costs $15,000 to $20,000. Ford has known about this issue since 2017, but never issued a recall. Thousands of owners are stuck with failing engines while paying off their trucks. 1. 2026 Tesla Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is the most overhyped, overpriced, and impractical truck in 2026. Its stainless steel body shows every fingerprint and scratch and cannot be painted. Quality control is poor, with misaligned panels, doors that don't close properly, and unreliable systems. Steering by wire, air suspension, and touchscreen failures make it undrivable when issues occur. Depreciation is 62% in 3 years, meaning a $100,000 truck is worth just $38,000. Its 6-foot bed, short towing range, and mediocre payload make it a terrible truck for truck owners. These 16 trucks aren't just bad, they're financial disasters. Depreciation, repairs, and practicality issues can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Millions of people fall for marketing hype and make emotional decisions instead of smart ones. Trucks are major investments, and choosing poorly can cost over $60,000. Smart buyers consider total cost of ownership, reliability, and resale value. If this video saved you from making a costly mistake, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. At SUV Squad, we reveal the truth dealerships hide. Smart decisions start here.